Good morning to all. Myself Mariselvi from History Department. I wish to present a topic, the introduction of Christianity in Tamil Nadu and its growth and impact. Introduction. The Europeans showed much interest in spreading Christianity in Tamil Nadu. During the 18th century, there was a great awakening among the Europeans and the Americans to spread Christianity in Africa as well as Asia. As a result of this, five religious societies were established, namely the Society for the Propagation of the Gospel, Landori Missionary Society, Church Mission Society, Wesleyan Society, and Scotland Church Mission Society. The above said societies began their religious services in Tamil Nadu by 19th century. London Missionary Society centered their service at Neyur, Nagargoil, and Palayamkottai. The Society for Propagation of Gospel and Church Mission Society began their religious and social services in Tirunelveli district. They endeavored to uplift the suppressed people in society and improve the conditions of the backward people. This led them to start educational institutions, hospitals, and some industries. Attracted by these services, the poor Hindus accepted Christianity. Within a short period, the institutions started by the religious people institutions influenced the society remarkably. Even now, the institutions are considered to the memorials of their tireless efforts. Growth. Madura Mission. Father Robert D. Nobili. Among the Christian missions, the contribution of Jesuits to Madura Mission was remarkable. This mission sent Robert D. Nobili to India for the missionary work. Father Robert D. Nobili arrived in India in 1605. He stayed for a while in Goa and Cochin. Father Albert Lizio, Bishop of Jesuit Mission at Malabar, sent him to Madurai. Accompanied by Father Fernandez, Jesuit mission head at Malabar, Nobili reached Madurai in November 1606. With a view to attract the attention of common people easily, he determined to Indianize himself. He exchanged his black cassock for kavi robes and his leather shoes for wooden sandals and became a sannyasi in earnest. His simplicity and ascetic way of life attracted the attention of ordinary and high caste people. Accepting him as guru, number of young men were willing to become his disciples. In 1609, 63 people accepted him as their guru. On Christmas Day 1625, he baptized Tirumangala Nayak, the deposed ruler of Sendamangalam, with his wife, mother and children. Due to the tireless work of Nobili, both high caste and low caste people were attracted towards Christianity. He wrote a number of books in Tamil. His principal work was Jnanobadesam, a full-scale treatise of scholastic theology in 5 books. Next came Atma Nirnayam on the origin, nature and end of the soul. Atma Nivaranam, dialogue on God and his attributes. Tuksana Dikaram and Punarjanma Akshebam, apologetic works and others. Father Arcolino, Hilary, Peter Xavier and Constant were the successors of Robert D. Nobili. Due to their hard work, the total number of Christians in Madurai mission in 1700 rose to 18,000. St. John D. Brito. St. John D. Brito came to India in 1673 and dedicated his life to Madura mission in 1674. He resided at Kuttur. This area was under the political control of Tanjore and Jinji. The rulers and their soldiers oppressed these areas much. Due to fear, he camped for a month in a jungle. During this period, he utilized the night for conducting baptism, conversion and religious services, that is mass, due to fear of political persecution. In 1686, he went to Marava country to do religious activities. After spending 3 months, he and his captives were arrested, severely beaten, imprisoned and cruelly tortured. Finally, they were taken before the Raja of Ramnad, who questioned them but set them free, forbidding them to enter his country again. In 1691, he returned to Goa, then returned to Madurai Mission. He was deeply involved in conversion and baptism. Records mention that nearly 4,000 were baptized in 1692. Among the converts was a notable man, a prince of Marava called Thadiyathevar. He embraced Christianity after getting recovery from his illness. He had 5 wives. Brito insisted him to have only one wife, probably the oldest. Based on the advice of Brito, he pensioned the others. But one of the affected women was a close relative of Sethupathi, the Raja of Ramnad. She appealed to him against Brito. So, the Raja ordered the general persecution of the Christians. D. Brito was seized by a troop of horsemen. He was brought to Urier, a hillock 40 miles away from Ramnad. The commander who was in charge of execution of the order beheaded him on the 4th February 1693. Father Constantine Joseph Beschi. Another famous personality of the Madhura mission was the Italian Father Constantine Joseph Beschi. He was well known for his missionary works. He was also called as Veerama Munivar. He served in this mission from 1711 to 1742. Father Beschi was a great scholar. He was famous due to his literary contribution. He became a master of Tamil and composed a long epic poem, Dembavani, the Unfading Garland. He wrote the history of the first Protestant mission in Tranquebar, Vedir Volukam, mainly for the Catholics. Beschi introduced certain radical changes for the speedy growth and easy acceptance of the Christian religion in Tamilnadu. Contribution. Though the Christian missionaries came to Tamil for conversion, they also rendered remarkable services for the economic and social upliftment of the native. The Pariah community of the coastal areas was converted to the Christian faith as a whole. The Christian missionaries rendered marvelous services for the eradication of illiteracy in Tamil Nadu. They encouraged the growth of education by constructing schools and colleges both in rural and urban areas. The Christian missionaries criticized the evil practices and superstitious beliefs of the native Tamil vehemently. They brutally attacked sati, child marriage, widowhood, and the Devadasi system and certain traditional outdated customs. The printing mission introduced by the Christian missionaries made a radical change in the society. European education induced them to fight against the evils and question the authority of the high caste. It ultimately paved the way for the decline of Varnashramam, which had deep roots in the social setup of Tamil Nadu. Thank you.